Then hi everybody, as Edgar said, my name is Joan Guillén, working for the CESIRE at the Catalan Education Department. And the talk is about the future of Snap4Arduino. I guess all of you know what Snap4Arduino is, an amazing project allowing us to connect Snap to the physical world for over 10 years. And beginning this talk, I want to thank some people. First of all, thanks to Bernat Romagosa, you know, the father of Snap4Arduino. I want second to name and thanks all the City Lab team from Cornellà, because Snap4Arduino was born there, and also previously they had a lot of creative and in the Smalltalk way projects like Scratch4Arduino, and in this talk we tried to keep this big idea of the S4A, the continuously in life in Snap. Thanks to the global community, because Snap4Arduino is translated to 23 languages. There are a lot of people over the world working with Snap4Arduino, and especially, you know, the Catalan community is very active. I especially want to thank my friends, Josep Ferrandiz, Antoni Moreno, and really the Catalan Education Department and the Robolo team, because this project is part of them. It's too. Okay, then. Thanks to all. And then, you know, we have now Microblocks, the best way to program the physical devices, and we have the Microblocks library in Snap to connect them, and maybe there have another ways and powerful ways to program devices and connect to our Snap projects. But then upgrading Snap4Arduino is a question we had, and we know there are a bunch of devices in our schools, Unos, Megas, Nanos, boxes full of devices, and for many projects it's enough to play with them. And maybe we can continue offering this way to connect to Snap these devices. And the second thing, maybe it's more reflection, and I can talk about at the end of the talk, is that way when you are focusing in the Snap project, and maybe you want a fast connection to the physical world, and you can do it with Microblocks doing another things, but maybe you want to have quick tools to connect, and I explore this expression. Okay, then in this talk first I want to show you the new S4A connector in Snap version 11, now live. And after this, I want to show how to play this with our teachers and schools in an easy way. Let's go to the S4A connector. You can open our Snap 11, and we have Uno board, and this is the same board with a shield to have some connectors there to show, and you can test live here in between while the talk. And then in Snap, we have now in libraries the collection of maker libraries. Beside Microblocks, we have the S4A connector. And then you see we have all the Snap4Arduino features that we had. And then we can play now live. I want to switch this board. Just connect, try the port where it's connected. Okay, happy prototyping. And then I want to test this. So since you can set digital pin, I think it's the blue pin here, and I can switch dynamically and switch off. Or for example, the PWM pins, for example, the 6 I think is the red one. Have a low value. It's here, the RGB LED. Now it's becoming red, you see, and a little more. Okay, you don't see the red one here. I close to 0 another time. The servo, I think I had a servo in the 3-pin. And then I want to just clockwise or stop or counterclockwise, and you can also change the number to change the speed of the servo, or you can connect only one to only a positional servo. Okay, the readings are also running normally. Here the 0, I think, is a potentiometer. If I have a 300 value, I had to change. It's increasing. Here is 500 and more. And the digital reading, maybe in the pin number 2, we have the switch. It's false. Okay, we have all this Snap4Arduino basic things here. Second, to know advanced features. You know, with Snap4Arduino, there are different firmwares that expand our possibilities to do more things that the working with pins. And then these things are really in that library normally, but are hide blocks that I want to show you. Later, we will see other ways to launch these blocks. But here we have the different blocks, like the tone to play music. You see or I can change the frequency to another. You see for example, the 8011 humidity, or for example, temperature. It says it's 25. And here we have the NeoPixels possibilities. Come here, is in pin number 5, I have a NeoPixel strip, and then we can choose, for example, in number 1, a red color. You see the red color. Oh, sorry, disconnected. Okay. Oh, the red color, and I say to number 2, for example, magenta. Plain blue. Yes, what is for? Yeah. You saw here. It's in the second one. Okay. Then this is trying to all advanced features of Arduino are just inside the library. Third thing to explain. Yes. Thank you, Joseph. Languages are all those 23 languages are included in the library, because if you play the library, it's translated to other things for other people to keep the job that was done. And the last thing is that all Snap4Arduino projects, you can import it and leave there. For example, if you have an Arduino and you use the primitives, use, for example, the digital pin, the same that I had, the 13, okay, 13 too. And also, if you use a custom blocks made with Snap4Arduino with their libraries, for example, the same with this shield that is, I don't work around, it's here, TDR Steam version 2. Then I have, for example, this to the left. When I do this, I only have to import the project. So I have the project here. I go there. Sorry, because there have the Snap4Arduino. I'm sorry, it's not the Snap. Go to Snap, normally a normal project, and go. This is a Snap4Arduino made project. When I import them, it's a warning, because maybe if you use JavaScript or something like this, and you have the tools are not ignored, but are in the other category. There is a tool to import this, and then you only have to load the S4A connector, and then you can connect the board. I was in the other, sorry, I disconnect from the other project, and then I want to switch the camera on here. Okay, then when I connect with the new library, the S4A library, yes, I'm connecting in the normal way to the board, and all the imported blocks are running okay. You know, the red, and we switch. And you can still improving new features using the new library, the new blocks. Okay, this is about this for a connector, and then I want to show a space that I'm documenting this, but maybe it will be in other places. But it's the need that that I think is a need, because in Snap4Arduino we have another tool that is the upgrade firmware to the Uno boards, because when I say yes, you can have a Uno board and play with Snap, but they have to load the firmata inside, and sometimes it's a stopper because people have to know how to upload the firmware to the board. And then in Snap4Arduino, we build this uploader tool. It's a need that now I want to take easy in the new connector. And in the other side, we have the Snap4Arduino libraries, are the custom, the normal Snap libraries, but also there are a lot of libraries helping teachers that are using specific hardware or specific blocks to launch these blocks, okay? Then the idea now is, if you click to this space that snap.creativelearninglab.click, okay, we are building a space with different resources that are asking me to model and something like this. And then this for a connector page was a tool to launch this connector in an easy way, because you have the explanation here and you have the uploader here. You can connect directly your Arduino, Uno, Mega, you know, and upload the firmware with this button. And then you have explained it in a graphical way what you want to launch. For example, if I have here the basic blocks, because I'm using only on servos, LIDs, or other digital or analog readings, I can launch the Snap with these basic blocks. But maybe I'm using a buzzer or ultrasonic sensor, NeoPixels, and then I want to run directly a Snap, and when I go to the category, I have all these all blocks that I presented before, and also the infrared blocks and so on, and the part of the hardware specific libraries. If you want to work with this shield or these other shields, you only have to click there, and then your Snap template have all the blocks that you need to work with this. Okay. Okay. I want to show that there is some other examples playing with the LCD display or with the NeoPixels, but we can test this light connector. I am disconnect the Snap4Arduino project that I've imported before, and then now I can connect. Really, I need the camera. Sorry. Okay, have the camera. And this idea to some school projects that are focusing in hardware, and the teacher has the tool to build their own templates to focus in what they are working. For example, here you don't. These blocks have no pins. There is the red or the blue, or you have the play, or the temperature, the humidity control. Okay. So the third thing that I want to is this idea that with the connector we have the possibility to use the Uno, Mega, big other devices, but we have also the idea to plug directly projects to the Snap, focus it in a hardware that you are, or a project that the teacher has built before. And then when with Microblocks, I have, like Peter's this morning, the workshop is the most powerful way to use Microblocks and Snap, but maybe we have this idea to work directly like I did with Snap4Arduino with these other devices. And then the idea is only a test here, but it's something like to build the same idea of the connector using Microblocks, because then we have to connect all these other devices. Here they are the 81, the SP32 steam makers, and so on. And you have the same blocks, the same idea, but you see that it's a different blue because it's the normal Microblocks library. Then if I hide here, the firmware is not a firmware like the Firmata, it's really a Microblocks project that they can be other Microblocks projects, but the idea is put the connection between a Snap and the hardware in a little blocks, and people can do two things, can upload this and close because they are not working with Microblocks, or they can implement other things and autonomous things to the devices, but you can upload directly this firmware, and after this I can offer the same thing that I was doing with the S4A connector, because if I can here, I need to disconnect the board, sorry. Okay, and then we have Microblocks with the TDR Steam blocks, okay? And then the connection is like I do with the Microblocks, faster connection, and I connect it, and then, sorry, I need again the camera here. Okay. Now, okay, then, whoops. I think something is not going right. Yes, I think this is busy. Oh, sorry. Thanks, Bernard. This is, okay, sorry, I forget. This is this CP32 with the project I show you in Microblocks, and with the same shield. Cannot work with. Okay, then I try to connect to Microblocks, and now it's running. Okay, you see, maybe if I have the control is the potentiometer, it's doing the job. Okay, I think that's all. Everything, you can visit this website and ask questions, and it's only is the first draft of this space. And I think if teachers are using these resources, I can increase the templates to be launched for different hardware. Okay, that's all. Thank you.